Hey everybody, thanks for taking a few minutes here and watching a quick video on a couple cool things we're doing this holiday season here at Lebanon. I'm here with Pastor Matt, Pastor Sean, I'm Pastor Nick, and I'm again glad and thankful you joined us. We are launching something here this week called Ways to Serve.
That's called Ways to Serve.
Yes, Ways to Serve this holiday season. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to involve every family here at Lebanon this holiday season in order to give back to our community. And so it's going to be a great opportunity for you to teach your kids, your students, your college students, those who are in your home to serve other people this holiday season. And
I got a few kids at my house that could benefit from learning how to serve.
You got several that could benefit.
You got a van full.
You got a van full, yeah. Church van full.
No, we still fit in the minivan.
Still fit in the minivan. There's a lot of opportunities, though, and so we thought we'd just take a few minutes and put a video together, share these ways, and share why we're doing them. So we're doing them to help the families learn to serve, but there's also other reasons why we're doing it. So Pastor Matt, Pastor Sean, why don't we start with you, Pastor Matt? Why do you think this is a good way for us to serve those around us? Why are we doing this initiative?
Yeah, first, so I would say, we called it Ways to Serve because more than one.
Yes.
We're not a specialty shop. We're a one-stop shop. So we were talking about this before, but we have multiple ways people can get involved because we're trying to get and mobilize more people in our church to serve so that we're doing more things rather than just one thing.
Yeah.
And so we got a lot we're going to talk about. But, obviously we serve during Christmas because, and especially around this time of year, we're talking about gratefulness, thankfulness. There's no better way to, remind ourselves to be grateful and to be thankful than to give and to serve. And so we talk about that around Thanksgiving. We come to Christmas. Christmas is all about, should be all about giving and recognizing the gift that God has given to us. His Son, Jesus Christ, which is our only hope of eternal life, our only hope of eternal salvation. We celebrate that. That's what Christmas is all about. And so as emphasis for that and a reminder of that, we serve because we follow the example of the one that we claim to love and to know and to serve. We serve others, and so we've got multiple ways to do that during this season.
Yeah, several ways. We want to share the gospel. We want people to hear the gospel. And somebody said yesterday at the state convention, they said sometimes people don't hear the gospel until they see the gospel. I thought that was pretty good. And I think through these ways to serve, people can see the gospel in action so that they will desire to hear the gospel one day. And so we do these things, as you said, to give multiple ways, opportunities to serve so that people hear the gospel. Pastor Sean, anything you want to add there?
Just kind of piggybacking off of what Matt said. The other day I was posting something on the youth webpage just to talk about opportunity that the youth group has to serve that we'll talk about in a little bit. But there was like a little animation graphic that I could add onto the story, and it said, saved people, serve people. And I was like, that is so cool that that's on social media, something that is used by so many people. So I added it on there in hopes that our students would realize is, as a saved individual, we follow in the footsteps of Christ who came to serve us, in the way that he, died on the cross. And then we need to live in, representation of him by serving other people while we're here on this earth. So I'm excited to see our church, really pour out into our community and the multiple different ways that we have just to serve our community.
Yeah, multiple ways.
Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your pen there just a minute?
Of course, yes.
It said saved people, serve people.
I thought that was
might
good.
use that in the sermon Sunday.
Saved, and then you'll give him credit, right?
No, that was mine. Yeah, saved people, saved people, serve people.
I thought that was good. Save people, serve people.
Sean Trollinger, Matt Smith.
Matt Smith. Hey, so we're talking about multiple ways. Well, what are these ways? So there are 5 specific ways that we are throwing out to you, 5 ways total that you and your family can serve together. The first, our kids ministry and college ministry are actually teaming up to raise $500 for international missions. And so we're trying to teach our Awana kids, we're trying to teach the kids that come on Sunday morning to give to missions. And so we're going to raise $500. That's our goal. And if you want to be a part of that, that's great. Or encourage your kids to give this Christmas.
That's a better
this
idea.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, encourage them as you're hearing this to say, hey, set back a couple bucks. It doesn't take much, quarter, 2 quarters, whatever. Set back some money to give to international missions. And so we're going to team up with the college and career ministry. Kids ministry is going to do that and give back. And then we're also teaming up with Spark. and they serve DSS students that are in custody and going through this process in foster care, in different adoption agencies, things like that. They serve these kids throughout Christmas, and so we're teaming up with them. They came to us. They asked us to collect items. There's several items you can collect. We're going to provide a document so you can see all of those things.
Some of those, I'm looking at them: shampoo, conditioner, soap, lotion, mouthwash, deodorant, toothbrushes, toothpaste, small fleece blankets, hats, gloves, fun items that a teen might enjoy for Christmas. Those are some of the ones that'll be on the handout that we'll provide.
Easy things. You can run to the dollar store with your kid or teenager and literally have them pick those up and bring them. So it's just spend a couple bucks to serve that way. Hey, we got a couple Thanksgiving things coming up too, Pastor Matt. Why don't you share those ways to serve?
Yeah, so Rankin Elementary School reached out to us.
Second year, by the way.
Yeah, second year.
Yeah.
Reached out to us asking us, if we can help for their annual Thanksgiving food drive. And so there's particularly some families that are like refugee families that we can help provide through Rankin Elementary School some food items that will help provide food for them for some of these in the refugee community, and for them to be able to experience kind of their own cultural Thanksgiving foods. And so we'll be providing what some of those food items are that we are asking you to say, maybe that's the way you want to help us. You want to provide some food items that are going to be on this list, like dried black beans or dried pinto beans or kidney beans or white rice. Anyway, there's going to be a long list of those, several items there that you can provide for us. And then we can bless Rankin Elementary School with that, be proclaimers of the gospel as we do it, serve them, benefit them, and then they benefit those families as well and help them. And so that's one way, Rankin Elementary School Thanksgiving Serve. That's what it's going to be called, Rankin Thanksgiving Serve. And then another is our Thanksgiving Turkey Drive. And we are hoping to collect in partnership with our food pantry. What is it, about 10 turkeys this year?
Yeah, I wish.
15,
no, I don't
15, 15 turkeys.
230.
200, yeah, that's
230.
230 turkeys. And as I think...
we have 3 turkeys sitting in this room already.
Oh, so. I was going to say.
2 turkeys.
The other 227 are stuck on a ship in a port. They're stuck on a ship in a port somewhere. We're not sure if they're going to make it in or not. But 230 turkeys we're trying to collect and raise. You can help us with that. Maybe throw it over to Sean to talk about price per pound for turkeys. That wasn't a thing I even knew anything about, but he was debating with Nick. Is it 27 cents, 29 cents, 36? What's the price per pound at Food Line, Harris Teeter, and places they can go to get some of this stuff to bring in so that through our food pantry we can bless others?
Yeah, absolutely. So the deal with Food Line, because I've been doing this for our house for the past couple of years, is if you spend a certain amount of money, I think it's like $35,
yes,
you get a deal on a turkey. It's only like 27 cents per pound, whereas before I think it's like $2 or $3 a pound. So you get a turkey for like less than $10, which is great, especially this time of the year. And I think the limit is 2. So if you buy a turkey for your house, you can turn around and get another one for less than $10 and bring it to the church. That way they can donate it to this opportunity.
Yeah.
Just as a side though, does anybody like turkey? I mean,
Absolutely.
We only eat it one time a year for a reason, right?
But have you had smoked turkey? It's a whole different game.
Are you going to have that at your place?
I am.
We're coming over then. We'll be over there. We'll try it.
Smoked turkey.
Absolutely.
Ham turkey, there's a debate.
Yeah, there's other things they can give too, right? Like, let's see. What are some of the other things on the list here? I don't even want to say
Canned
stuffing. Does anybody like stuffing?
Stuffing.
Who
I
likes
love
stuff?
stuffing.
You like stuffing?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I'm not stuff.
The box stuff's the best.
Oh my goodness.
Yams,
my
potatoes.
My grandma did not make good stuffing, and so I think I've
It
been
ruined
scarred
it.
for that. Actually, she's still living. I hope she doesn't listen to this.
If she is, we just
She's
offended her.
watching.
Of course.
But anyway, there's a lot of items that you can help us with. The deadline is November 19th. All turkey donations need to be brought in to our church by November 19th. And again, we're trying to receive and collect 230 turkeys, along with some other items that you could consider bringing in.
So they could go, and Pastor Sean was saying, spend $35 at Food Lion and get your turkey at 29 cents a pound. Or you can go to Harris Teeter, spend $40, and then get him 29 cents a pound. So, again, you can go to Food Lion, Harris Teeter, buy these items that are needed for Rankin, buy these items needed for our food pantry, and then get a turkey as well. So, Again, 2 birds with 1 stone right there. If you want to do that
No
with
pun
your family.
intended.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm telling you, it's just
It's
flowing.
rolling. It's
the
rolling.
jokes are flowing out
And
here.
then we got Give Christmas Away. That's our final way to serve this holiday season. Pastor Sean, why don't you tell us about Give Christmas Away, and then even share maybe what the student ministry is doing to help that opportunity.
Absolutely. You knew I was going to take Christmas because, November 1st is when Christmas starts.
Look
so
at
I'm
that
excited.
sweater.
Yeah, let's talk about that sweater first.
I
Can we
mean-
all, if you'd submit your comments and tell us how much you hate some of these sweaters he wears, I would really appreciate it.
Leave us a survey.
Actually,
Leave
my
us some
grandma I think has
comments.
one. My grandma has one just like that.
She donated it to Goodwill. It might get it.
It's probably hers.
But no, so absolutely. So Give Christmas Away. This year we're shooting for 40 to 45 families that we're going to help cover, Christmas items. And it's not just gifts, but it's also things that the kids need, like coats and shoes and socks, different types of clothing, or even just, like hygiene products that they need, like we had talked about before for the DSS kids. But these are from local schools right here that are around our church, 4 schools exactly. Miss Karen Apple kind of heads that up, so you can contact her. And we're pushing for families, small groups, and kind of groups of people to take on an entire family, which could range from 3 to 4 to 5 kids. So you would be getting multiple tags. But like I said, we're shooting to get 40 to 45 families this year. Last year, we were able to do 3 families, or just 3 tags, which is 3 students in the youth group. And this year I've set a goal. I raised the bar because I think our student ministry can achieve it, and that is 6 students or 6 tags to be filled from the student ministry, which would be an entire family and possibly even 2 smaller families after I talked with Miss Apple. And with that, I've kind of pushed our students. I said, if you guys will talk to your parents and every single one of you give up one item on your Christmas list or your wish list, we would surpass what money we need to do this, which is about $600 for the student ministry to fulfill those 6 tags. And when I first told the students, like, hey, we need to raise $600, they were like, Sean, there's no way we can do that. And I explained to them, I was like, literally, how many of you have a $10 to $15 item on your wish list? Every single one of the students raised their hand. I said, give that up and we'll surpass what we need to do this. And they were all like, oh, wow, I guess I need to do that. They, guilt trip them a little bit. That's always good. Get them to serve.
I don't know
that's
anything
good.
about that.
That's good. Hey, there are several ways we've heard about opportunities to serve, and it's really teaching your kids, your students, about how to give, sacrifice to serve other people. That's what it's about. And you look at the Christmas story, that's exactly what Christ did for us. He gave up his self so that we could be forgiven of our sins. And so we follow his example, Philippians chapter 2, and we give, we serve. And so there are ways, opportunities to do that. If you look in the description of this video, no matter where you're watching it, you will see a link to where you can actually see the whole handout we're going to give out this Sunday that explains more details about all these ways to serve. So again, we are saved people who go out and serve those who need Christ. We do this so people can ultimately hear the gospel. They see the gospel and hear the gospel. So I pray that you'll take an opportunity right now, take the next few days, pray over this, encourage your kids, encourage your students, encourage those in your home to see what they can give up, to see what they can sacrifice to serve those in need so that Jesus can be made famous. Pastor Matt, you got something to add?
Yeah, and it begs repeating. We've said it. We say it all the time, but let's repeat it and really think about it. But people do not care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Mm-hmm.
And all of this is our way of trying to say and show we care, like we care about you. And then through that, the doors and the opportunities for the gospel to be proclaimed and for that knowledge of eternal life and salvation through Jesus to be communicated, then that comes. It comes about through that. And so these are ways to show others that we do care, so that then they know we care, and then they care how much we know as we share with them the gospel. So love this. Love the fact that Lebanon Baptist Church has been a giving church during this season from the very beginning. I mean, this will be my, I think, 5th Christmas here, and ever since the very beginning, the church has been a giving church. But even before getting here, they were doing a lot of this, give Christmas away, and then there's some new things that have come and added along the way, but the growth of all these ministries. But this is phenomenal to be a part of all these ways to serve, and so just partner with us. pick one of these and take your family and lead them and partner with us in one of these ways to serve this holiday season.
Yeah, just pick one. I think that's a good way to put it, Pastor Matt. Pick one. We're not looking for some to do all. We're looking for all to do some. And so please consider how you can serve and be a part of these opportunities as we serve our community. Thanks again for watching this, and we hope that you will take the time this week and pray about how you can share Christ with those in need.